Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 839. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you the Viva Colour Pearl pens and paper pens. Today I am showing you the Pearl paper and glitter pens from Viva Colour, distributed by Creative Imaginations, which is now called Splash of Color. And I'm going to show you a couple techniques of using these pens and the fun you can have with them. So I'm just going to pull a couple out for now and then put the others away. So first up, I made just little swatches to give you some idea of the colors. They dry in dimension. You might be able to see here. So they hold their shape when they dry. The pearl pens basically have that nice sort of pearly finish to them, whereas the paper pens I find are more matte in their finished color. They don't have the pearl essence. The Magic Transparent Blue and Lilac, they're interference colors, which means it has a bit of a sheen, and if you use them on black, the color really shows up. I'll have a picture on the blog showing you what they look like on black, just so it gives you a bit more idea. The glitter pens, though, dry fairly smooth. Like there's the texture of the glitter, but they don't have that raised thing as the pearl and paper pens. So I did a couple art journal pages. This first page here, I used the pens with stencils. So here is the pink in a dotted stencil. Then here is a blue in this border one. And then what I did is I took some and I mixed the glitter with the pink on the side and just with my finger rubbed it over another stencil. So we have the little alphabets here and a little there. The other thing you may notice is that they resist water-based products. So afterwards I went over with my twinkling H2Os, and the pearl pens and the pens just resisted the color. And here I just swiped it on with my finger too, that pink and that silver. Now this here, I just want to show you, is I actually made a pearl with the pens, my own little embellishment, and I'll show you those in a moment. Then this is another page I did with more doodling. These orange spots actually came through from my other page here. It's all part of art journaling. It wasn't there to begin with, but that's okay. So I did little hearts here. I wrote love to create art, and I did this border with some different colors and doodles and lines and dots. So you can have fun using these freehand as well. So here, these are some of my little pearls I made. I'll put them on my hand. Oops. You can make little ones. If you want a bigger one, you can make bigger ones. It all depends how much you put out. There you can see some of them. So these are really fun. I like to make them in advance because you really do need some drying time for them. You don't want to decide you need a pearl and then make them. So I would just make a whole pile of them in different sizes and colors like I've done here. And to do it, I'll show you how. All you do is you take your pen and you just squeeze it on until you have the pearl like that. You probably want to give a bit of space because sometimes they will flatten a little. They won't stay to that really tall. But just like that, put them somewhere. You want to do it on a sheet like this, so once they're dry they just pop right off. You don't want to do them on paper, of course, because they will stick to the paper. But you just do that, and I like to let them dry. Like I'll do them in the evening, and in the morning they'll all be dry, or, you know, at least 4 or 5 hours. Because you're putting such thickness, you want them to really be dry. But it's that simple to make. Now I can't leave that there at the moment, so I'm going to just swish them away for now. So I want to show you a little bit how to use that. I'm going to do a stencil, and then I'm going to do a little bit of freehand. So let's do blue. When I'm doing a stencil, what I like to do is you put it down, and then you're just basically coloring it in. So I just outline it and then filling it in. Just like that. So it's a slow process. It's obviously not as quick as if you were just spraying in it or whatever. But it is a way to add some nice texture to your projects. So you lift it up, and there you have a little bit of texture. You could do it a bit nicer so you could see the shape more of that, but it gives you some idea. But then the other fun thing to do with these is just freehand. So here I can just draw a flower, and you can draw little dots if you wanted, all in the flower. And then you would just let this dry, and then you can paint or color inside it. So it's really easy just to do some fun freehand doodlings. You can even take another color and just put a border around this. Just do some fun little designs. I'm going to set that aside. And then here I have a card. I already did some freehand doodling. And I'm just going to show you, I have some twinkling H2Os here. Just spray some water on my brush. I can pick up some of this blue. I'm going to spray my card a bit. Now, of course, you could stay within the lines if you want, just, and it would keep the color within that spot. I went over the lines, but you can see how it just resists that water color. So you can get some fun techniques mixing the pens with your water colors or your twinkling H2Os. And you can use them on cards, you can use them on scrapbook layouts, art journals, of course. And have fun. Let me just add a bit of yellow. And you can see how I'll have this fun little birthday card whatever type of card I can give to somebody. So hopefully that gives you some ideas and ways you can use these Viva Colour pens, pearl pens, glitter pens, paper pens. They come in a whole range of colors, and they're really fun and easy to use. Well, that's it for today's episode. be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the Basil Basics Heritage Collection and Wendy Vecchi's embossing pastes. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.